the type of state that can ring bells. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, only person did something was Lil Roo. Lil Roo did something.
Shit, R.I.P. to SK. Shit, SK,
Oh
man,
yeah,
look, that
forgot
man
about
still
him. Damn.
alive. If that man was
Oh, yeah.
still alive right now, bro, it'll be a whole different scenery down here, bro.
But niggas are stole flow like Nav, Roddy Rich. I think Young Thug bite some of it. So many artists stole that nigga shit
Yeah,
though.
Scooter, Gucci, Dolph.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers on SK, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he was making a lot of beats though, speaker knockers though. For sure.
He also had he made a lot of beats, but he also was on tracks too, man.
You say he from across the tracks?
No, he been on songs too.
Oh yeah. I like him. Me personally, I think he can sing, he can rap his ass off. He's a great producer as he is as a rapper though.
Yeah.
Like he can, so yeah. Yeah, man. I seen it. But all right, we'll get to some real.
Yeah, let's leave the music alone now. Let's
you want to get to some real shit, right? So fair, man.
To the real shit, yeah.
All right. I'm all right. We're gonna get some real shit. Well, why you think black? Now, me and you come from like the similar background. We had personal conversations. We gonna get into all that, but
yeah. Long
story short, why you think black mothers you think are harder on their daughters for the most case than their sons? Because I talked to females about that, and they kind of agree with it. Though they more harder on their daughters than their sons. Why you think that is?
Well, shit, my childhood it was actually the opposite.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But for the majority, I mean, shit, and it's really all obtaining with the mother, how she was when she was younger, and if she was one of them fast ones in the ass, she don't want her daughter to do the same. So that's why they be, you know what I'm saying, more onto their daughters than their sons.
Right.
But I guess my mother, she wasn't like that coming up, and she seen the way I was moving. She was on my ass more than my goddamn sister. So
yeah.
But that's all what it boils down to, how they was when they was young.
Right. I think for the most part though, bro, I think before people had kids though, this is no judgment to it, but I think a lot of people need to really get therapy and heal from childhood trauma or broken relationships with people in their past. Once you have them kids, you gonna pass on that same shit down, whatever the hell you got, bro.
Yeah.
So you got
shit. Folks need therapy with damn near everything with everyday life, bro. Job.
Oh yeah.
Family. Yeah. Not even just your kids, but family.
Yeah.
All that shit, man.
Fact, bro. Fact.
So, yeah. Ain't just the kid. Can't really blame the kid, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I ain't blaming the kids. I'm saying they should get therapy before they had these kids or why they had these kids, because there's a lot of unhealed trauma, though, man. There's so much trauma in the black community. Especially in the black community. Black community don't believe in therapy for the most part. Like, they don't believe in that shit.
And black families is more nonchalant with the situations on what's going on.
Right. And they sweep shit under the rug too much.
Yeah, so
like it's crazy in the black family. The person who was touching the kids be at the cookout. Nobody say nothing.
Nobody say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so hopefully, an individual can, you know what I'm saying, bypass that sweeping under the rug stage and just start exposing motherfuckers with the shit. And when you start exposing shit, and you know what I'm saying, you start speaking, or you know, you let your voice starting to be heard, then that's when you can start breaking those generational curses and shit, man.
For sure. Got to do that right there. Got to do that. And I really think, really for the most part, they having these kids because they want somebody to love them the rest of their life. Because they realize that they need the guy ain't got to love me, but this child gonna always love me, regardless of how I act. I think they're having the children out of selfish reasons instead of out of nurture and love.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, that's what I think on it though. But I did some research the other day, and you said no more music back.
What's the link? What's the source link?
Now, okay. Oh, that was about a music question. We'll talk about that another day then. But Okay. We always debate about this all the time, but I'm gonna keep standing on this, Keith. 30% of men are sexually active right now.
Where's
Bro.
the
What the
link?
stats say?
Where's the link to that?
I'm
Drop
gonna
that
send you
in
the
the
link, bro. I'm gonna send
Put
you
that
the
in the
link.
YouTube description. No, don't send it to me. Put it in the YouTube description so folks can click on that on your statement, what you saying right now.
30% of men are sexually active.
To your 1,000 and something subscribers, put that in your YouTube subscription link so we can all click on it and see what Jay Reed talking about.
Cause this is really a true statement because I read a stat on it though. The reason why women are not even attracted to the average man.
You right?
People don't even, huh?
You say, hold on. What you say?
Women aren't attracted to the average man. Average women not even attracted to the average man. 9 times out of 10. Not all cases. I can't say all because I don't know all women. I don't know all men. But we're talking about the majority and the minority. Especially in this social media age generation where people have instant access to anybody at their fingertips. 30%. And I read another one that 70% of women are sexually active right now. So you see that number right there?
So the average woman wouldn't like the average man. So what if an average guy slid into whatever IG model DMs and she fell for it and an average guy smashed?
No, that ain't happening most times.
That happened numerous of times.
I'm not going to say it don't, but when you say average guy, I don't like to use the word average, but I look at it like this. Unless that guy's a Joe.
You're regular Joe.
I mean, he's not a celebrity, but he probably got moving weight in his city. He probably a dope boy, a shooter. He got some type of clout somewhere. He just ain't famous.
You gotta have the motion.
Yeah. He's probably a dope boy.
Huh? The motion.
So you don't think
gotta have motion.
So you don't think the local dope boy where we at could smash IG models? He ain't gotta be a celebrity, but he could just be a dope boy.
And when you say dope boy, what did that consist of? Having a wider cash. What I told you, it don't take that much to catch a cat attention.
It don't. It really don't.
Show that bitch a wider cash. She gonna be like, oh, he got money. You ain't gotta necessarily even spend the money on her ass, but she just gonna know she fucking with a motherfucker that got money. Or you ain't gotta have money. You could have on the latest drip. You could be wearing all replica clothes. She ain't gonna know if it's real or not. She ain't gonna know if it's real or not. It's just the image. You could be in a rental goddamn Lambo. She just gonna see your ass. She just gonna know it's a motherfucker that's driving a Lambo. Hell, there's so many homeless bitches out here. You could just be a motherfucker with a spot in an apartment. And you ain't gotta have a fully furnished apartment, and that bitch gonna fuck with you just because you got some type of motion going on for yourself. And you could be the ugliest, dirtiest, dusty, musty motherfucker there is. As long as you got one of them categories, shit, you good.
Right, I agree with that. But see, I'm gonna put this link in there, bro. I got the link right here, bro. You think I'm bullshit, but I'm gonna give you some reasons why this statistic backs up my truth. Let me hear me out. First reason: the average woman is attracted to a man over 6 feet. Right? We're gonna use that, right? That's why 1 in 3 men are having sex, right? The average man is 5'8" to 5'9". 14% of men is 6 feet and taller and above. I'm a numbers guy, so that already is. I had a female tell me this, man, one time. She said a man's height is 85% of his looks. So if a man is already short, that's taking him out. That is another reason. And like you said earlier, a lot of guys ain't got motion. So if a guy, her age is, if she's 21, most guys don't have their own spot or got a good job or a car. So that already leaves that man out. You see what I'm saying? That's another reason.
So Reed, so you said 30% of men is sexually active.
Based off the
that means the other 70. Okay, that means the other 70 is just straight
No, they're just not as currently sexually active as the 30s. They might be having sex, but they're not having sex as frequently as them.
Okay, but if I'm having sex with a bitch, you sexually active. With one bitch, you sexually active. There's no such thing as no 70 men in the world is not having sex.
Okay.